I think we need to be real about the new IU and Byeon wooseok ELLE shoot for a second. On paper, this is a total win. You have IU, who is basically the final boss of the Korean entertainment industry, and Byeon wooseok, who is currently the internet's collective husband. They're posing for their new drama, Perfect Crown, and the vibe is supposed to be this high-fashion, romantic floral dream. But if you look at the comments, the vibe check is coming back negative. They both look incredible. They are top-tier visuals. You'd think putting two people this attractive in a room together would automatically create sparks, but the internet is saying the exact opposite. People are calling it mismatched and saying there's zero chemistry. And they're kind of right. When you look at this, it doesn't feel like a couple in a drama. It feels like two very famous co-workers who ran into each other at a corporate retreat and were forced to take a photo for the company LinkedIn. The problem isn't that they look bad together. It's that they're both too iconic right now in their own separate universes. We're currently living through a massive Sun-jae hangover. Byeon wooseok's chemistry with Kim Hye-yoon in Lovely Runner was so organic and so intense that seeing him with anyone else right now feels like he's cheating on the audience's expectations. It's the downside of having a career-defining role. You become so linked to one specific energy that anything else feels like a glitch in the matrix. For IU, it's a similar thing. She has such a distinct solo superstar aura that it's actually really hard to find a male lead who doesn't just look like her backup dancer or a fan who won a contest to stand next to her. It's model chemistry, not character chemistry. We're seeing a shift in how we consume K-dramas. We don't just want pretty anymore. We're de-influencing the idea of the visual couple. We've realized that two 10s don't always make a 20. Sometimes they just cancel each other out. Marketing teams often rely on star power to carry a project, but audiences are getting smarter. They can sense when the connection is manufactured for a magazine spread versus when it's actually there in the eyes. If Perfect Crown wants to succeed, the drama is going to have to work twice as hard to break these Sun-jae comparisons. Chemistry isn't about how people look in a still frame. It's about the invisible string between them. Right now, that string looks a lot like a script. It'll be interesting to see if the actual show can prove us wrong, or if this is just a case of two stars being too big for the same sky. Either way, the era of just putting two famous faces together and calling it a day is officially over.